so good today to celebrate our work and service and partnership with the people in San Antonio del Norte de Gaston. It is even better to reflect on the decade of this amazing Nicaragua mission work this church has done. 6 ambitious projects in the barrios surrounding San Juan del Sur, over 65 Union Church members with the support of this church over 10 years have made a difference in the lives of countless children and families in Nicaragua. Let us take you back to the beginning. In 2002, a spirit was moving through this church and the mission committee to make our long-distance connections to Nicaragua real and lasting. In February 2003, 12 Union Church travelers arrived in the dark of night in San Juan del Sur to find their homestay families and rest up for the next day's work in Barrio Holman. With $2,000 from the church and our good intentions, we were determined to work with the people in the Barrio Holman to bring them clean, potable water for the first time. Not knowing what to do, we formed teams with the neighbors, Tony and Jose, Nick and Rosa, pick an axe, shoveling trenches, until when we were finished, Barrio Holman had 20 homes that had clean water. Having completed our work there in Barrio Holman and celebrated in a dirt floor church, we were invited by the people of another barrio about 2 miles further out of town. They were asking us to come back next year and work with them to bring water to their community, the same way we had done in Holman. Tony DeDalt and I surveyed the area, walked 1.5 miles, the amount of piping we would have to lay to reach the entire community. We told them that we would think about it and came back home.
2004, just 1 year later, we couldn't wait to go back. 14 of us found ourselves back on a plane heading down to San Juan del Sur, full of excitement to meet our host families. Every morning at 7:30 a.m., we gathered at the corner of town and piled into our car and drove off to begin work at Barrio Nuevo Amanecer, where we connected clean city water to 56 families, over double the number of homes from our first project.
2006, February 2006. Over 30 members of the Union Church, our largest contingent, took on the job of not working in one community, but of creating and building a taller, a factory, for appropriate technology for building and distributing bio-sand filters to bring clean water to a wide area in San Juan. Eco stoves to have clean cooking. Earth blocks. From digging the foundation of this building to twisting the rebar and cementing the walls, we eventually created a place that has been used by travelers and locals alike, people like Nika Khan from Canada and internationally, to bring clean water, smoke-free cooking, and other appropriate technology to the rural areas of San Juan.
2008, this year started a second generation of projects and a new group of people, one of whom would become our jefe this year, David. By second generation, I mean we worked at the more remote community of Ojochal, and for the first time, we began to use renewable energy. With the expertise of Jim McDonald, Jeff Hadley, and others, we installed solar panels as a mechanism to power a pump for clean water, well water, for a community. Just as every other year, we dug and laid pipe to bring water to their houses.
2010, 15 Union Church members led by David Sperger teamed up with the teachers and students in a rural school, Azul y Blanco, to give the school a complete makeover, refurbishing the school inside and out, painting inside and out, planting trees, landscaping the area, creating a wonderful place for children to learn and go, and also gathering in celebration with the youngest of the elders, the Ancianos event, bringing a tradition there of the Union Church hospitality to San Juan.
2012, Andres Castro. Just over 2 months ago, 18 Union Church members returned from our 6th trip in 9 years. This year marks our 3rd generation of travelers, including our wonderful minister, Stacy. Each morning, we all met at the Texaco on the edge of town, piled into a bus, and started work at the Andres Castro School, one of the many schools in the region known as Bastogne. We spent almost every morning at the work site, building a new commodore, which is a dining area, painting a preschool, planting fruit trees, and building eco stoves and earth blocks. All of the materials and the bamboo that we used are found on site and are sustainable resources.
10 years ago, no one could have imagined how much our first adventure and our small efforts, trench by trench, pipe by pipe, spigot by spigot, would add up to a permanent mission where friendship extended was returned multifold, again and again. And we have extended our Union Church family to the rural reaches of Nicaragua. What the future holds is uncertain, but what is certain is that our Union Church family in southwest Nicaragua will grow, get bigger and bigger, with more people for us to partner with and love.